Tommy is an 8-year-old boy who lives in a small suburban neighborhood with his parents and younger sister, Millie. His father, David, is an engineer who loves to tinker with gadgets in his free time, a hobby that has clearly influenced Tommy's own interest in how things work. His mother, Sarah, is a kind-hearted teacher with a passion for storytelling, often sharing tales that fuel Tommy's vivid imagination. Tommy is a kind of child who can turn a simple cardboard box into a spaceship or a jungle explorer's cave. He's always asking questions, trying to understand the world around him, and often gets lost in daydreams where his curiosity leads him on wild adventures. His room is filled with books, model kits, and drawings that reflect his many interests, from dinosaurs to outer space. One sunny afternoon, while playing fetch with his beloved ball, he watched in dismay as it bounced into a deep, dark well. Without hesitation, Tommy climbed down the well's slippery sides, his heart pounding with a mix of fear and excitement. As he reached the bottom, he found his ball and also was surprised to find a door set into the well's wall. With trembling hands, he pushed it open, revealing a hidden passageway. The air was musty and damp, and the light came across from the rocks. Curious Tommy ventured deeper into the passageway. The tunnel eventually opened into a vast underground chamber. The ceiling was high, supported by thick stone pillars. The walls were covered with strange symbols and hieroglyphics, and in the center of the room stood a large circular platform. As Tommy explored the chamber, he discovered a number of strange devices and contraptions. There were glowing spears that seemed to emit a pulsating energy, and intricate metal panels covered with buttons and dials, and there were so many things around him which he was seeing for the first time. Tommy was fascinated by everything he saw, but he couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched. Suddenly, a low hum filled the chamber, and the walls began to glow with an eerie light. A door at the far end of the room swung open to a circular portal and an entire town-like structure within the mountains. Water flowed amidst the mountains, and a spaceship was hovering all over. Let us find what Tommy saw in this underground town.
Tommy was surprised to see the whole new town. His heart raced as he stepped through the portal, his eyes widening in wonder at the sight before him. The underground town was unlike anything he had ever seen. The structures were carved directly into the rocky mountainsides, their surfaces smooth and gleaming as if made from some unknown advanced material. Water cascaded down the mountains, feeding into narrow streams that wound through the town, giving the entire place a serene yet otherworldly feel. Above, the spaceship hovered silently, its sleek design and glowing lights making it seem almost like a living creature observing its surroundings. Tommy couldn't help but stare at it, his mind buzzing with questions. Was this a hidden civilization? Were these the remnants of an ancient society? Or perhaps something far more mysterious? He ventured further into the town, his curiosity guiding his steps. The streets were eerily empty, yet there was an odd sense of life lingering in the air. As he walked, Tommy noticed small devices embedded in the walls of the buildings. People working on strange machines, children playing with floating toys, and figures that seemed to glide through the air with ease. Suddenly, Tommy heard a soft rustling sound behind him. He spun around, his breath catching in his throat. Out of the shadows, emerging a figure taller than Tommy himself. It was humanoid in shape, but its skin had a faint iridescent glow, and its eyes were large and filled with a deep, knowing light. "Hello," the creature said in a melodic voice, tilting its head as it studied Tommy. "You are the first to find us in many, many cycles," said the creature. Tommy blinked, trying to find his voice. "Who are you? What is this place?" asked Tommy. The creature smiled, a gentle expression that seemed to put Tommy at ease. "We are the keepers of knowledge, guardians of this ancient city. Long ago, our people built this sanctuary to protect the wisdom and technology we had gathered over millennia. But as time passed, the surface world forgot about us, and we became a legend, hidden away from those who would seek us out." Tommy's eyes sparkled with excitement. "So this is all real? The spaceship, the town, everything?" asked Tommy. "Yes," the keeper replied. "And now that you have found us, you may learn from what we have preserved. But be cautious, young one. Knowledge is powerful, and it must be used wisely." The keeper turned into human-like with fire on him while leading him deeper into the town. They passed by grand halls filled with towering statues of ancient beings, workshops where intricate machines hummed quietly, and libraries where books floated midair, their pages turning slowly as if they were being read by invisible hands. Let us see what these books lead Tommy into. Eventually, Tommy arrived at a large domed building at the heart of the town. The keeper paused at the entrance, looking down at Tommy with a serious expression. "Beyond this door lies the heart of our knowledge. Inside, you will find answers to many of your questions. But you must promise to respect what you learn and share it with only who can really understand." Tommy nodded and said, "I promise." The keeper smiled once more and pushed open the door.
Inside the room, there was an ethereal light, and at its center was a massive crystal-like structure that seemed to pulse with energy. Tommy could feel its power resonating through him. And as he stepped closer, the crystal began to glow brighter. "You are special, Tommy. This place has chosen you. What you learn here will change the way you see the world." Tommy reached out his fingers, brushing against the crystal's surface. As soon as he made contact, his mind was flooded with images, visions of distant worlds, advanced civilizations, and incredible technologies. He saw the rise and fall of great empires, the creation of wonders beyond his wildest dreams, and the secret of the universe laid bare before him. But he also saw the consequences of misuse, the dangers of unchecked power, and the importance of balance and wisdom. The crystal was showing him not just knowledge, but the responsibility that came with it. When the visions finally subsided, Tommy found himself back in the chamber. The keeper, watching him with knowing smile, said, "Now you understand. The choice is yours. What will you do with what you have learned?" Tommy took a deep breath, feeling the weight of the knowledge he had gained. He knew that he was no longer just a curious boy. He had been given a gift, and it was up to him to use it wisely. With that, the keeper led Tommy back to the portal. As he stepped through, Tommy felt a sense of calm and purpose settle over him. He knew that his life would never be the same, but he was ready for whatever adventures lay ahead. When he emerged from the well and blinked in the bright sunlight, Tommy smiled. The world around him was the same, yet it felt different, full of new possibilities and mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Tommy was ready to face them all, armed with the knowledge and wisdom of an ancient civilization hidden beneath the earth.